Oh boy.
Pascal.
What's up, y'all? It's your boy Pascal back at it again with another pop-up video. Be sure to follow me on Instagram, TikTok, and on Twitter, The Pascal Show, one word. Hit that like button down below, and let's not forget to crush that subscribe button if this is your first time checking out my channel right here. Check out my locals page, check out my Patreon, and most definitely check out that join button. Just click on the join button down below as well and support this channel. But anyway, we got to jump into this story really quick because I do have a show. I'm going to be covering the Kylie Rodney story and deep diving into that today at 11:30 Central Standard Time. So I got to do this one pretty damn quick. But there has been new information or new videos that have been leaked from K-Fed. Now, we just did a whole big live about K-Fed just the other day about him actually coming out and doing an interview on ITV News talking about how his sons don't want to hang out or be around Britney Spears and all that. And of course, her husband, Sam Asghari, if I'm saying that correctly, stepped out and said some things. She also said some things later on to retaliate or, to respond to the accusations that K-Fed put out in this bombshell interview. She responded basically saying, that she responded basically saying like he got it all wrong and why can't she just go and live her life and be happy? Just summarizing many things that have been said before. Okay, now in response to all that, K-Fed leaks more information. Actually, he leaks videos saying basically along the lines of these lies need to stop, because what she said in one of her responses is she claimed that her sons are in a home filled with Mary Jane. That's what she's basically saying, that he is surrounding his kids around the Mary Jane, and also that he has no job, his wife has no job, and that they're raising the kids wrong, basically. So in response to retaliate, he revives his own Instagram, all right, to pump out these videos to show Britney Spears being an upset mother. This is the way I look at it, all right? And it's very interesting. We got to take a look at these videos, but let's take a look at this article here really quick. This is just absolutely insane. I'm sorry. But it says here, toxic. Britney Spears' ex, K-Fed, revives dormant Instagram and it hits back at pop star by posting videos of her getting into arguments with their sons after she blasted his parenting skills and said his home was full of the Mary Jane. I can't really say certain words. I got to use key words, of course. You already know the drill, okay? But here it is, though. Let me just say this before we jump into all of this. You're going to see these videos. You're going to see some of these videos, and I'm going to ask you guys, does this look like bad parenting or no? Okay, I'm going to say that first. We're going to go through these bullets, and then I'm going to go into these videos right quick. So here it is. Britney Spears is locked in a bitter dispute with her ex-husband, K-Fed, after he revealed that their teenage sons no longer want to spend time with her. The 40-year-old singer was deeply hurt by his airing of their private family situation, their dirty laundry, all right, and accused him of living with the boys in a house filled with Mary Jane. On Wednesday night, Federline, so last night, he published 2 videos showing Spears arguing with the boys. Both of them recorded by the boys a few years ago, 4 years ago. Now, one thing I want to say, this was kids being kids, okay? One of the clips, one of her sons was aged 11 or 12. So it was a 11 or 12-year-old kid with a phone. What else is new? All right? The teenage angst and kids who want to do their own thing, some kids being spoiled brats, all that stuff. But I digress. Okay, 11, 12-year-old boy, one of the sons, is filming, appears to be in bed, and Spears berates him for lacking respect for his mother, Sounds like a mother. Sounds like what a mom would say if they're feeling disrespected, right? Sounds like what a mother, how a mother would react. That's basically what I'm trying to say. In the second, Spears is in the car with the two boys, telling Sean off for taking his shoes off in an ice cream parlor and then confiscating his cell phone. Again, to me, sounds like a mama to me. Okay? Sounds like, hey, I told you not to take off those shoes, and what you do. You went against what I said, so the punishment is you don't get your cell phone. Sorry, but in my personal opinion, them are the breaks. That's called disciplining, in my personal opinion. You defy your parents. You go against what they ask you to do. You do the exact opposite. You get punished for it. Period. That's just sorry. That's just one of the fundamentals of or that's one way some parents parent. Okay, some may react in a different way. Some may just sit there, talk to them quietly, and explain to them why they should be putting on their shoes and all that. But some others, a lot of other parents will sit there and go, give me the cell phone. You know, you're not going to listen to me. Give me the cell phone. That's your punishment. Sorry, but that's just how it is in a lot of family households. Okay. Federline posted the videos on Instagram, on his Instagram page, his one and only post, and captioned them, "This isn't even the worst of it. The lies have to stop." Okay. Okay. So let me just say this. If you have worse, why didn't you just put out the worst? There's something going on here. Like I've said this before, when there was the video when he did this interview, the instant question I had is why now, why right now, why are you doing this now, K-Fed? Why are you putting out this information in this interview saying all these things, saying, oh yeah, the conservatorship saved her, it was good for her, so on and so forth. Kids don't even want to be around her anymore. She's been acting in certain ways, things that I won't even get into detail. Now you put out this video or videos and you say, there's more to this, there's worse. Then why don't you just show us the car fox? Show us the car fox rather than teasing. Here it is, though. He's dangling these things over her head, so he has leverage. That's all it is. Something here ain't right. Something ain't smelling right, y'all. And I feel like he's trying to get more monies somehow. And maybe this conservatorship was his meal ticket. And now he doesn't have that meal ticket anymore. So now he's going, I have more. I have more videos and they're worse. Why can't you just make this be a situation that is behind closed doors? Keep it a family affair, family situation. Why put this stuff out here and destroy the very spoon, the very hand that is feeding you and your family right now? Allegedly, he has no job. Allegedly, his wife ain't got no job. So why bite the hand that's feeding you? Anyway, moving on. Let's get into this real quick. K-Fed posted a bunch of clips, okay? Now, of course, we already know he revealed last week that their sons, Britney and Kevin's sons, Sean, 16, and Jaden, 15, no longer wish to spend time with Britney Spears. Now, there's this other thing I want to point out too. There also could be a thing where because she's a superstar, because she travels a lot and all that stuff, there is possibilities of him planting seeds, venomous seeds into his son's ears. I'm not saying that he's doing that, but there's a possibility that he could be doing that too. So as these kids are growing up, they're looking at one perspective and one perspective only. And guess whose perspective that is? K-Fed's. That could also be what it is too. Or she really could be losing it, snapping, having really bad moments. There really could be worse videos out here showing her at her worst. But again, why put it out here for public consumption? Again, this is the very hand that is feeding him and his family right now. And if the accusations are true, he might have to go get a job as a barista somewhere. All right? The singer was devastated by Federline talking about the family rift and posted a series of angry messages on Instagram, including one accusing Federline of exposing the teenagers to that wacky tobacco. On Wednesday night, Federline reactivated. See, like that's the thing. You go out of your way to reactivate this ish, but he reactivated a long dormant Instagram account to retaliate by posting the clips of their sons, which were filmed 4 years ago. Again, let me point that out. 4 years ago, these are kids. These are kids. But let's take a look at one of these videos, shall we? Let's take a look at one of them real quick.
That I had to, they thought something was wrong with me because I had your boobs are poking out. You have
come in here when we're trying to go to bed, and then you just go and you say,
"It's my house. If I forget something, then I know this is my house." If I want to come in here and give you lotion for your face because it is coarse, and all you tell me, "No, it's fine, it's fine." No, it's not fine. You all better start respecting me. Are we clear?
Yeah.
So far, sounds like a mama to me. I'm just going to say that really quick. Sounds like an upset, angry mother. Okay, so far.
And when Robin calls, and you're all even Robin's a kid. She goes, "What have you been doing to your kids?" You all need to start treating me like a woman with worth. I am a woman. Okay? Be nice to me. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's clip number one. Now, first off, let me say this really quick. Okay, I'm not and hey, let me just say this, okay? However you want to raise your kids, that's on you, as long as you are not bringing violence onto them or doing anything along under the umbrella of abuse. Let's just say that. But one thing I'm not cool with, like I get taking the kid's cell phone. I get speaking with them with a stern voice, saying respect me and all that stuff. I'm with that 110%. But one thing I'm not cool with is cursing at your kids. I'm not cool with that. Maybe and that might be me being a little old school. All right. When I don't have children, and so who am I to say anything, right? But I know that in my mind, I am going to try to be as censored as I can when it comes to speaking to my children, because I wouldn't want my children to speak to their children like that as well. But that's just me. That so far, though, is the worst that I've seen in that clip alone. That is a mother just trying to be a mother, and she's upset, and she's dealing with kids. Soon to be going through puberty kids who will retaliate, who will go against what you ask them to do. Does this automatically mean that Britney Spears is a bad mama? I disagree. But let's take a look at the second clip, because there's more.
Mine. Have you lost your mind? I do care, but I'm shocked as with you. And I don't know what to do. And I'm scared of you because you're weird, because you're going through puberty. I don't know what to say. But I do care more than you know. But don't be, my little body can't handle all of that. There's like sometimes I just don't even know what to say with you. I was in shock. And I do care.
No, you don't. If you really cared, you wouldn't take my phone away for literally.
I was in shock in the store when I looked down, and Jaden, how are you so cool about that? Your brother being with Bear's big feet, size 13 now?
Well, he's my brother.
And all the more exposed, his feet, your blood in an ice cream shop in Alaska weather? Don't you think that's a little odd?
No.
Oh, yeah, I think your phone should be gone.
Okay.
Yeah, for a very long time.
Yeah. For not wearing shoes. Yeah.
I'm shocked.
Yeah. My phone's just gonna be taken away forever. Because you know what, Jaden? Mom decides to take it away for me not wearing shoes.
Jaden?
That's hilarious. Jaden obviously thinks
Are
that's...
you wanting attention, baby? Is that why you're saying you
Well,
can't
apparently, I wanted to do that in the first place, but you keep interrupting every sentence I say. So
You-
what I
so-
seem like in my mind, I think you just care about yourself because you won't let us speak one word and you won't let us
Say
go
what you
anywhere
wanna
we
say.
want to go.
I want to hear what you have to say. I'm listening.
Well, I forget because you interrupt me and then I forgot what I'm going to say. That's
Do
how
you
life.
want to skate? Is that what you're doing?
No, I don't know how, and I didn't want to go to that place. And
Do
we
you know
never agreed to it.
roller skate? I mean, ice skating, baby, is easier than roller skating.
Why are we
Roller
doing-
skating is actually harder because the grips on the ground are like raw, like rock, like that. It's smooth on ice. Ice is like smooth.
Okay. Interesting. I don't know about that one so much. Clearly something's up. And I get her being upset about her son taking off his shoes. Of course, she didn't want him to take off his shoes. And I get someone being upset. You never know, though. There might have been more to that than just what that recording is. And let's be real, too. We all have seen our parents snap because they have just had it up to here, right? With our actions and how we are sometimes, so on and so forth. Now, I'm not sitting here saying that it's all the kid's fault, but I also can see that she's obviously very disturbed about that thing that he did by taking off said shoes. Sounds to me like she said, don't take off those shoes, and he did exactly the opposite. And of course, you could hear it in his voice. He's sitting there going, "Oh, you're mad at me because I took off my shoes." Oh, okay. Like I said, it is just a recording of a fight between mother and sons, or parents and children. And a lot of times, those things can get misconstrued. A lot of times, it can be over dramatic or over the top because it's dealing with family and it's dealing with emotions. But does that automatically mean that this woman is a terrible human being? Again, you got somebody who's out here, K-Fed, who's saying, oh, there's more to this. Oh, it's worse than this. The lies have got to stop. Like, okay, so then show us the really bad stuff. Fine. She's upset. She's flying off the handle on that part. But is she putting her hands on the kids? No. Yeah, she's cursing. Not the greatest thing you do when speaking to your kids. Not great. But at the same time, we all have our moments of weakness. We all have our moments when we're very upset about something. And when looked out of context, can make us look like we're insane. Especially when it has to do with kids, with our own children. Children could know how to push our buttons, okay? Really know how to make us fly off the handle and get really upset over the smallest things. But does that mean that she's terrible? Does that mean, oh, this is the reason why the kids don't want to be around mama? No. Like I said, this is just trash to me, okay? Now, there is a piece here that I wanted to show because a lot of people are very upset about what Britney Spears has said in a post, and it's not good. It's not good at all. Okay. When you look at this, but there is people are branding her as the R word. Okay. After she singled out only Black artists in a post saying Kevin Federline raised her boys with more weed than Ludacris, 50 Cent, Jay-Z, and Puff Daddy combined as their feud over sons intensifies. Now, listen, she did use a lot of rap artists' names, and a lot of them apparently don't even smoke the Mary Jane anymore. Maybe in the past they did, but they don't no more. A lot of people are sitting here going, oh, yeah, you could have thrown in Willie Nelson or something like that. I remember when a dime bag costed a dime, right? But she did say that. And it's not great. And I can see a lot of people getting upset about that. There was something she could have said differently, but she didn't. And now she's under fire for that as well. I'm going to let you guys think about that and put in your comments down below on that. Do you think that was the R word? Do you think it was bad? Was it the R-ism or R-ist? Okay, or no? But again, when we look at these things, when we see these videos that are being put out, and again, these are videos when these children are 11 and 12 years old. They're going through puberty. They're going through changes. And we all went through puberty, at least, the ones that are of age, right? Above age. We've all had that experience of what it was like being a teenager or being preteen, going through puberty, going through these changes, teenage angst, wanting to go against your parents and rage against the authority and all that stuff. We've all had that. And now we are all becoming parents. If we haven't already become parents by now, we are becoming parents, and we start having these children, and they're going through the same things. And sometimes those things can get confusing. Things can get misunderstood. But for them to sit here and say, oh yeah, she's terrible. Oh, she's a terrible mom for doing that, this, that, and the third. I'm not with it. To me, it seems like this is just a mom that's upset. That was, I could see just, it could be taken out of context and looked at as she getting a little mentally unhinged. But at the same time, it just looks like a parent that's just very upset with their kids going against their wishes. Every parent does it. Every parent has their moments. It happens. But it happens to be caught on film. And now K-Fed is now putting it out here, trying to expose Britney Spears like she's some horrible mother. Now, I'll say this again. If there's more to this, if there's worse content than this, then they might as well just put it out there then. All right? If you were going to, in fact, honestly, they shouldn't have put this stuff out. But if you're going to say there's worse than that, then just put out the worst of it then. Why put out this? Because you're trying to have leverage. Because you're trying to have some more money in your pockets. For a fact the conservatorship is over now. Your money is running low, so you're getting desperate, and you're trying to see what you can finesse out of Britney Spears, because you know what? She's going to sit there and go, oh my God, wait, is there anything worse than this? And she's going to sit there and go, let me talk to K-Fed's people and see what kind of deal we can make out, so that other piece of content, if there is anything that does exist like this, does not surface. Blackmail. Basically. It's sad. Like I said before, why can't people just turn their situations that should be family matters? Why can't family matters just be family matters? Not out here for everyone to see. I am not cool with what K-Fed did and what K-Fed is continuing to do. To me now, and before, but even more now, this seems like he's after a money grab, and that is it. And now he's biting the hand that feeds him. So we'll see what happens here. But to me, this ain't working for me. And clearly, there's something deeper going on here with K-Fed. Anyway, comment down below. Let me know what your thoughts are. You see the videos. To me, yeah, they're not great. I'm not a big fan of parents cursing at kids. But at the same time, does this mean that this is a terrible mother? Okay. Does it mean that did we see her put her hands on the kids? Did she toss them across the room or anything? Did she throw them around like a rag doll? No. Okay. And I know that there's other ways of abuse as well. There is verbal abuse as well, but I don't see this as verbal abuse. I see this as somebody who was just very upset and used some colorful words. And that's it. She looks like a mom to me. She looks like a pissed off mom to me. But some people may disagree with me, so please comment down below. Let me know what your thoughts are. All right. Please do me a favor, hit that like button down below, and most definitely crush that subscribe button. It'd be great to have you part of the Pascal Show family. Anyway, man, I wish this wasn't happening, and I wish people were not like this, because this does make people lose faith in humanity. Real talk. This is just sad, y'all. This is just really sad. Anyway, it's time to get going. Be good to yourselves. Be good to one another. And I'll see you guys in the next video. I'm going to be live at 11:30 Central Standard Time. So I'll see you guys in about an hour from now. Anyway, this is the Pascal Show. Bye.
Pascal, you are now rocking with that dude Pascal. We be going wild.